2 weeks because I feel like Toast is in YouTube brain. I'm not getting the full package. I want his full package. You know what I mean? I want Toast package.
Period.
In front of me. When I get Toast in front of me, I'm not seeing his full package. You know what I mean?
But you want to just hang out with Toast or like Jeremy.
I want to see Jeremy, and I want to see Jeremy's package.
Did you only hire me onto OTV because I'm black?
Oh, fuck. Cheers.
Oh, God. Have you ever considered us romantically
That was a bit, right?
Oh, no.
Huh?
But I think it's because
the swiftness
right
of the
off
no.
the bat, it was like we were both dating people first off when we met. I don't think there was like anything thought of that. And then after we had developed such like a deep friendship that I think it became more into like siblings almost, or like OTV has always been like a very big family in that sense. So it almost feels like it'd be wrong to. Not like it'd be wrong to, but like, I don't know. I think I'd rather have you in my life, and I feel like I wouldn't want to risk that ever by being romantically involved. But not that I had a huge debate about it, but.
I mean, it seems like you've given this some thought, the way you're explaining.
No, I'm just saying, like, usually, no. No. There are things about you that it's okay and I accept because you're my friend. But if you're my SO, no. And I'm sure the same goes for me.
That's
What was the defining moment
valid.
in our relationship?
I feel like you also know the answer to this. But John and I took a break. We took a break for about 2 weeks, and I was ready to break up. John went through lots of changes, I would say, in that 2 weeks. Well, you could also share on this. Like, John basically asked himself, well, what if Jody was right? Like, what if Jody's feelings were right?
And ever since, I just like think as if they're right after I get my point across.
So I would say taking a break and then us coming back into it. And I would say our relationship has been really great ever since, because I think that when we sit down and chat,
I feel like that's a really rare POV to get. Wait, they're not dating anymore? They are still dating. They're saying that they went on a break for 2 weeks and that it actually impacted them really positively, and they were able to really reflect on the relationship and what they should do, and they came back stronger.
Do you think you'd still be good friends with people, or do you think some of them would not be your friend?
We're talking about the house?
Yes, the house.
I think everyone in this house.
May I request you turn up your mic? Yes, that was the most
hang out all the time, but we would play games together
request.
very often, I think. I think like online relationships change everything, because you can be friends with people across the world. Was DSG a
How's
mistake?
this?
Oof. I think it's given me a lot of stress. I think I sunk a lot of money into it. I think I would do so many things differently. Occasionally, like, one of these players will really like believe in me. The players I believe in will let me down. Not like competitively, but like work ethic wise. Like the way my Valorant team blew up, and like my players hated each other and like shit talk each other, even though I tried so hard to like believe in people, was very disappointing. But I was listening in on one of my players' scrims, and they don't know I listen. And one player was like,
I remember when they went on their break. It was a long time ago.
Year. And another player chimed in, it's like, hey, you know, I really believe in Toast. I don't think he would like bring us on just to drop us. And when I heard that, it's like, it's
that
really
is so
hard,
much pressure.
because like these kids are believing in me, and I do want to do the right thing, but it's also just so stressful and financially draining to like give them a chance, but all they want is a chance. I don't think it's a mistake though.
Oh, this is...
Don't look at me like that. Don't make that sound.
I did see the clip of John bringing flowers for Jody. It was so funny.
Why?
Because that's scary. It's scary to hear.
It's actually very
If you guys
dumb.
link it,
I feel
I'll
like my
play it. It's
empathy
really,
and
really
my,
funny.
I'm so drunk already. I think what is ruined for me is I'm so aware. I feel like I'm so aware of everything that like I'm double thinking it. And I wish I could go back to caveman logic, man brain, so I'm not thinking about things as much.
There's no way, really?
I wouldn't say it's ruined for me, but like there are times where I'm like, why do I have this shit on my mind right now? Focus on the stream, focus on the game, focus on the shoot.
And you think I was the catalyst?
You've awoken this like emotion and logic is now 1 to 1. When it was like logic, John was like 90% and emotion was 10.
I feel like
I have heard this happen to guys. Like, someone I know, an older male friend, told me that he didn't really have many emotions, or he wasn't that empathetic until he had kids. And now he's like super empathetic, and like he could just listen to someone and cry with empathy kind of thing.
That was so nice that I want you to drink.
I didn't realize someone could shift so much internally.
Like if you don't drink, the comments are gonna be like, you pussy bitch.
I know.
You need a paper towel. It's really not that warm in here. Pretty.
No, it's every time I drink tequila. Oh, it's when I drink tequila, I get really hot.
You're drinking whiskey.
I knew it was whiskey.
I might be allergic
What's
to
this
whiskey.
video about?
Oh,
They
you are
ask,
allergic
it's a
to
truth
whiskey.
or
John is
drink.
allergic to whiskey.
Okay, they say the truth or they drink.
For the viewers out there, John had an allergic reaction in Japan long time ago to whiskey. We now think he's allergic to whiskey. We don't give him whiskey, so our cameraman is trying to kill him. So now John's transitioning to tequila, his favorite.
When was
Tequila.
the time that I disappointed you?
I like the way she said that.
Oh shit. How much time do we have? Being 100% honest, I never think about that because I don't put expectations on my friends. I actually
That's so
seriously
difficult.
cannot remember a time.
I don't know how people do
I
that.
would say that is literally the last thing I focus on when it comes to my friends.
What's the kinkiest
That's
thing you've
OP.
ever done?
Huh?
Honestly, it's not much. It almost might be underwhelming. Boring, I'd even say.
Okay, say it.
You ever put something in your butt?
No.
She did say it.
You are boring as hell. Were you blindfolded?
So have you,
This
Toast?
is one thing, yes.
Was all 4 limbs like restrained?
Can
Yes.
That's like level 1.
Okay, I'm sorry. What are you,
I'm
like level
surprised he's
5,000?
asking and I'm
It's
surprised
not your
she's
thing.
answering.
How often do you fake your orgasms?
God bless. Oh.
I've never. I think I will never fake an orgasm. One, because I'm a petty bitch. Like, I'm like, you should make
Kitty
it.
cat, thanks
But
for the
my ego
73
is
months.
bigger than your ego type thing.
You got ego in the bed, that's crazy.
I just think you should work for it. Like, I'm not gonna
Fair.
fake it. I'm just like,
Fair.
hey, make me come.
I know.
And then we got work to do.
Fair.
Do you think Sean is more annoying than funny a lot of times?
I need to
Do I
get
think Sean
water.
is more annoying? No. I think that if he was more annoying than funny, then we wouldn't be friends with him. But he's funnier and like nicer and like more compassionate than he is annoying.
Okay.
But like he's really annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
really all the other
Okay.
things
Build
too.
your ideal trio. Threesome.
Ideal trio?
Threesome.
Is it crazy that my brain went to Valorant? I'm like, oh, ideal trio for Valorant. Because like you can't force
It's
that.
not
You can only talk like
surprising.
trio or duo. Ideal
It's
trio
not
for
surprising
Valorant
at all.
Hey, in the bedroom?
You? Why did I point at me?
Good answer. If I wasn't included, I was actually gonna be really upset.
You, me, Mr. Incredible, or Elasti-Woman.
Can I pick?
Yeah.
Elastic Woman.
You, me, Elasti-Woman. And then for Valorant,
Understandable.
it would be you, me.
On Jody's end.
you,
On John's?
FNS, you, me, FNS.
It's not even that like the answer is bad or crazy. It's just, how is that the first thing you thought of? It's almost
I
impressive.
really like that answer. I would like a trio with him, because then I wouldn't have to think. Like, he would IGL for me, and I wouldn't have to IGL. Cool, drink. I think that's a cop-out answer.
I did both.
Elastic Girl? Really?
What?
Really? The mother from Pixar.
But I mean, who wouldn't?
Like, Mr. Incredible or Elasti-Woman?
Babe, they're not real.
You don't know that.
What do you think my biggest flaw is?
Boy, Christmas came early.
What?
Bruh.
Normally there's a lot. Are you just figuring out which one's the greatest one? Okay, you didn't have to know so much on that.
I guess decision making or making a decision.
I agree with that. I always feel like I worry about too many things, or like I'm, for some reason, down the middle, and just like so hard to decide, even like with normal things.
There are times where you can be neutral or sit on the fence, but I think it shows a lot of character when you
Honestly,
can
I
make
relate a
judgment.
lot.
I think Friends is
I
harder
hate
because
making
people are
tough
so not
decisions.
one-dimensional. Like there's
Actually, the only area where I can pretty easily make tough decisions is with business. Like with business, I just know. With everything else, I'm like,
good and bad to people. Yeah, it's like hard to pick sides when it comes to that. Sometimes
Ruthless.
I agree with it.
How are we wrong for each other romantically?
How are we wrong for each other, Are you sure you want to answer this? Or you want to, like, do you want, like...
Why I
what are you
hate that
crazy?
fly
I'm a
noise.
fly.
It feels like
I don't think
it's
we are.
in
I
my
think we're
ear.
perfect for each other. Can you,
Cop
no,
out.
no, duh. Can you answer?
Sorry. I'm so drunk, it's crazy.
I need you to
Wow.
come up with something actually good.
What is something you like about me that other people don't appreciate?
I wonder. Ah!
You're best friends with Jody. But does she do a lot of things that drive you up the wall?
I wouldn't say she does a lot.
What's the worst thing she's done?
Those are 2 questions. I'm gonna think about it first, and then I'm gonna decide whether or not I want to
Do
answer.
you want me to pour for you, or do you want to do that later?
Hold the fuck on. She's never like hurt me. She's never like done
Yeah,
something to me that's like.
I think
oh,
drive
that
you
hurt
up the
so
wall is
bad. I have to
probably
do that.
unlikely with like
That
2
sounds like
best
a
friends.
healthy-
A healthy relationship.
Sure, there are things that are
no, we
difficult,
kinda
but like
is.
I think
drive
you
you up
should
the
drink
walls
for that.
intense.
Yeah, reps.
Is there anything you wish I could do better at in our friendship.
I don't always
Wait,
like
this
it when you
video
ghost
is like
me.
way
I'd
more
rather just
wholesome
get
than I
no.
thought.
I told you I was busy today for League of Legends.
But you don't always tell me that sometimes. That's not your worst one. That's a troll one. Let me
Toast
think, let me
is
think harder
known
on this
for-
one. Just opportunity to just spend time together and hang out more. But we're busy and stuff, so whatever. But you know.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm busy.
Not
busy
answering
too.
if you don't
So
need
you're
to
always
answer.
asking to hang out.
No, I'm not.
Then what messages am I ignoring according to you?
Who would you rather kill, your mother or your father?
I can't kill either,
What
man.
the fuck?
Come on.
I want to see the
Wow, you remembered that. You gave me the worst time, and then you got like such a
The
nice
mountains.
one.
Who do you think the shittiest player on your LCS team was?
What the There's no way that card says that. Honestly, I think Crumbs. But near the end,
Sorry, I'm just laughing because I thought he was gonna take a shot, but he was just like, "Fuck it."
it was me.
Just answered it.
Yeah, right. Like he did not hesitate at
Dude.
all.
What is Pokimane's worst quality?
Is
You see, I heard that they did this, and why? Why is this a question? Why?
there a worse quality? No.
And like that's so nice, but also cop out answer. But you
She is perfect, I would
know, no.
say.
Why are you laughing? What's so funny? What is it?
What is Pokimane's worst quality?
What I think Pokimane's worst quality is also one of her best qualities.
You are
Okay,
really-
interview
Oh, I've
answer.
taken PR training, everybody. It's that she is so like work. Like if the bone is work and content and success, she is the biggest of the pit bulls. You know what I mean? Wow, that was actually a card. Who the fuck wrote this?
Have you seen her hair lately?
Yeah, who the fuck wrote that? I agree. I agree. And they didn't let me know that I was gonna be fucking catching strays in the next OTV video. At least let me be there. Oh, wouldn't that have been funny? They go, what's Pokimane's worst quality? And when someone actually answers, I just come out from behind the curtain, boxing gloves, ready to fucking throw
I
hands.
actually have to think on this. If anything, that's a good thing.
Thank you. I actually don't mind if they say something like
Do you think he's
constructive
lying?
criticism.
Do you think he was just playing that up?
I think John is like so nice. I don't know if he would have a good answer for anyone. You know what I mean? Like it's not me. I can't imagine John being like, this person's worst quality is this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What would you say the biggest regret in your life is?
I have to say, I don't feel
Daisy,
like
thanks
this
for
is just
28
John's
months.
thing. I just don't feel like I have many regrets because I feel like I have a lot of faults.
Okay, how about you stop talking about the idea of it and just list what those things are?
Probably hurting someone that was super close to me.
Hey, that's pretty generic. I need examples.
Hey, I'm gonna kill you. I lied to try to preserve a piece that I think I shouldn't have done.
I'll take that answer.
What is my worst ick?
Fair
I
enough.
will not drink for this. So let me like dig deep.
You little pussy.
Okay, but like there's different types of ick.
Okay, I want to
I
go
like
to
it
this
so much.
loop
then
in this
in
one.
the future, it's like
They tell us that
I would do it for treat of the. It's kind of like one of those jokey things. It's like I don't.
what is the kinkiest request you've ever declined?
I'm gonna answer this truthfully. I don't decline much. It's kind of like one of those jokey things. It's like, oh, you know, I would like to put something in your butt. More than half the girls would
The
are just like
classic.
intrigued of the idea.
But you would decline that?
I would do it if it was really like something they were into, but I think for most of them it's more just curiosity.
I think it's because they tell us that guys G-spot
Yeah,
in
it's
the
in
butt.
the butt.
Yeah, I believe it. Like my worst fear is that
I mean, it's
like it so
scientifically
much that
true.
in the future, it's
Period.
like, I can't do anything unless I have something in my butt. It's like discovering masturbation for the first time.
Okay.
Give us a passionate example of your dirty talk. We can
Oh
lock eyes.
my
It's just you and
goodness.
me.
We can lock eyes while I drink this shot. Imagining like our dirty talk. You have soba dart for Ceylon.
Shut the fuck up. We're not like that in bed, guys.
You got that line up?
Unless.
Of all